one of the biggest economic data reports just came out. It's called Non-Farm Employment Change. And this economic data report tells us how many jobs were added to the U.S. economy in the previous month. The non-farm payroll employment rose by 528,000 jobs in July. This beat expert expectations by over 100%, and this lowered the unemployment rate to 3.5%. This is great news for the U.S. economy. Job growth was widespread. The growth was led by gains in the hospitality industry, the business services industry, and the healthcare industry. This is extra good for the U.S. because both non-farm employment and unemployment rates have returned to their pre-pandemic levels that were dating back to February of 2020. What's going on, guys? My name is Freddie Finance. I'm a licensed financial advisor. I hold a Series 7, Series 66, Securities Industries Essentials, and my life and health insurance license. But in this video, I'll be going over the real reasons why unemployment is so low. And it's tough to imagine that it could be this low because based off everything we've been hearing in the news and based off stock markets, it shouldn't seem like that should be the case. The first reason why unemployment is remaining low is because the number of permanent job losers have been trending down ever since the U.S. economy has been picking back up. And the number of temporary layoffs has been trending down as well because companies are now needing employees to stay in the workforce and perform their jobs. On the flip side, the number of long-term unemployed, which are those jobless for 27 weeks or more, has decreased by an incredible amount that has also returned to pre-COVID levels. The long-term unemployment accounted for 18.9% of the total unemployed in July, a stat to think about. But as well, in July, 7.1% of employed persons teleworked because of the coronavirus pandemic. That means they worked from home. This has remained unchanged as the economy is still opening up. So people are still able to keep their jobs while working from home and having the economy being more open. This is something that is very new and has been brought upon since the pandemic and how everybody was working from home. Companies learned that people can basically do most of their jobs from home with how technology is connecting us in incredible ways. It allows for much more efficiency. The next reason why unemployment is so low is because people are getting bored of staying at home and doing nothing. You know, not having a job is great and all, but you can only play golf so many days in a row before you don't want to play golf anymore. Eventually, it gets very boring. Jobs give people some sort of purpose, and they get purpose even if it's not their dream job. It's just something to do. Something for you guys to do right now is to smash that like and smash that subscribe button because I think I'm teaching incredible amounts of value that I know you will not get in school. The third reason that contributes to the low unemployment rate is that worker demand has spiked. This is because of the sharp decline in COVID infections, which in turn have resulted in many restrictions being lifted across the country. Woo! How can we forget about the Fed interest rate hikes? This makes it less incentivizing for banks to lend money to one another. This is because higher interest rates make borrowing more expensive for them. And we all know banks pretty much control everything money related, so this trickles down to individual companies. It makes it harder for them to get what they need in terms of money to operate. That in turn makes them more inclined to hire employees to create that operating income. And the fourth and final reason why unemployment has remained so low is because the U.S. economy has been strong this whole time. What we've seen in the past 2 years is just a direct effect from an unprecedented event that nobody could have predicted. What we saw occur was a panic type reaction off a very scary possibility that things could get terribly worse. So what we did and the world did was everything they knew how to do to keep the people safe. You can't point one finger at one particular country or one particular person because everything that happened in the past 2 years is a global issue. So there's just no easy way to go about it. It is something that happened. To sum this all up, unemployment goes down as the economy opens back up, as most things in economics work inversely because every action has a reaction. So what we're seeing right now unfold is just a natural economic cycle that simply had to take place based on past events. But it's great to see that things are turning around, and it is very promising for everyone and should lead to more optimism. I also think that this recent job report shows that we can get out of this recession sooner rather than later. But does not mean we're out of the waters yet. We have to take it day by day, month by month, and adjust from there. So that concludes Freddie Finance's job reports update and reasons why unemployment has remained low. Drop a comment, let me know what you guys think, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next time.